You are late, Manya.
Should we have a vote how many burpees Manya gets?
As many as you like. I had to say, I had to leave my weekly conference call. Got to Bob out. Oh, no, I don't mean Bob out.
Swapping legs.
You make cute excuses. Sorry, I've got to go. The house is on fire.
Well, it just started raining, but I did the Saturday warm up at 8:30 anyway.
Oh, she's already Saturday warm up at 8:30. So she's already warmed up. Right.
So there's always time for warm up. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And everybody, bye.
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 I mean, we can see everyone apart from Helen.
Going into the hamstring stretch.
I don't know what you've done to your camera, Helen. It's like you've got Vaseline on the lens.
So going into the hamstring stretch, leg forward, leg nice and straight.
You see your eyes.
Helen's making me feel drunk.
No.
You feel dizzy? And now we're going to raise the toes, taking it into the calves.
So bring your toes up, girls. Raise your toes up, pull them right up, and you should get a calf stretch. So that's you as well, Amy.
It is up.
Is that it? Your calves are tight.
Honestly, from like my bum all the way down is tight. Rats.
And stopping legs, so starting with the hamstring, so foot nice and flat.
I'm going to assume that's the class's fault.
Yeah, I've got eye burn today.
Yeah, last night was tough.
Yeah.
Good.
Get on that stretchy class. The stretchy class was good for hamstrings, I think.
And now raising the
I
toes.
did do that, but I didn't do it last week while you were off.
That's
Oh.
what you get.
A hit instead.
Kate didn't either.
Just wanted the sweaty ones last week.
Yeah.
Stretching is just as important.
I know.
Is that right, Manya?
Certainly is. I found a cracking one last week. Abs, back, and
Don't
hamstring.
touch your toes ever again.
Kathy, do you reckon if I moved in with Sean, she'd notice? Because she's got 4 kids already.
So we're going to go into a quad stretch. So we're going to move with it. So get the stretch.
Got 5 kids. 5 kids I got.
5 kids. Steve a kid as well. Well, you won't notice one more.
Oh,
You've been busy last week, Sean.
I might be your new favourite kid.
You probably eat more than all of them put together.
I do eat more than all your kids put together.
to make rooms apparently.
You need to have pre-sliced bagels.
Yeah. Making me hungry.
I want Manya's arms and legs.
Well, that's all we can see her arms and legs. You can't see her face.
It's
She needs to be further back.
It's the light bouncing off them.
All the contours of the muscles that you've got, Manya.
Ooh. Oh, okay, thank you.
Now going the other way, so knee towards chest.
Oh, butt cheek as well.
Yeah, I need boots for chest to floor and press ups.
Well, Manya, what's all these girls' excuses? Because their chest doesn't always touch the floor.
Oh, they do.
Sean, when she does a press up, she touches the floor of her chest. I've seen her do it.
My
I've
rules.
got your back, Sean. I know you do proper press ups. Joe Wicks taught you, didn't he?
I can't quite get there yet.
No.
So we're now going to go into some side lunges. So being careful on the first ones that you do, in case you've got tightness on the inside of the leg. So a bit slow and controlled now.
Sure, we should make it all hamstrings and bum.
Yes.
Yeah.
My lat's really hurting me on the press ups this
There you
week.
go. We've had votes for yes. That
That
outweighs.
means that John's not going to do that.
No.
Anything but overhead. Or press ups.
all about the bum.
And now into some squats.
These are some good looking squats. That's a good squat, Helen. I can see that. That's good.
Can't see Kate. There she is. Now she isn't.
I feel like we see more of Kate than we see like her own family. Oh.
And now some circles at the top.
Looking good.
These are my favourites.
Your favourites? Good mornings.
For an hour.
You know.
Yeah, that's it.
You're not cornflakes.
And now it's some burpees. So going through the second and second up version. Gradually building speed up. Who's noisy?
Someone's got like
Amy.
squash shoes on. Are you sure?
Mine's more like elephant and squeaky.
How come the noise is almost perfectly coordinated with when you move?
Top speed.
It's Sean, I've just seen her do it. It's
Yes,
Sean when she jumps her feet in. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
This thing wash.
Yeah.
3 more.
Right then. Do we think we're mostly warmed up? Right, to my knowledge, I think you all have some kind of weight that you can use, don't you now?
Yeah.
Claire's got some anyway. Yeah? Helen, do you still have any, do you have any kind of weight you can use?
Yeah.
Yep, right. So what we're going to go through a single leg Romanian deadlift, and it's either right or left leg, it's up to you, which you do. So with this, I'll go sideways on 60. So you're going to have your dumbbell, whichever side you've got the dumbbell on, the same side of the leg is going to go back. I'm going to have a slight soften in my knee, like this, and then I'm going to be trying to go down, keeping the back nice and straight, as low as I can comfortably go, pulling over, keeping that back leg really nice and high, and then pulling through, and then back to the center, and I can put both feet down if I want to. But the key with this is, I'm not just bending at the back, I need to try and keep my body nice and tall, or upright, long, and then I pivot at the hips, trying to keep that knee from coming in as well. So from the front, this knee shouldn't be coming right in, it should be staying right in the front. Like that. So I'm really trying to make sure that knee isn't coming in. It will wobble as I do this because it's a quite hard balancing exercise, but that is the first one. We do that for the right for a certain amount of time, then we'll do it for the left. I want to have a look at you guys and see what you can do. Now, if you do that right, you will feel it in your hamstrings, big stretch in your hamstrings. So let's have a little look at you. Amy's got girl leggings on.
They're actually quite nice.
What, instead of men's leggings?
No. So Amy, whatever hand you're holding the weight, that's
Oh,
the same side leg
okay.
that floats because it counterbalances the weight. That's it. Okay. Now, for all of you, in actual fact, what you need to do, you need to straighten your back leg or lift your back leg more. So the back leg needs to be as high as your back is. So your upper body and your lower body need to be in a line. You don't want your lower body to be tailing or trailing. So you keep your shoulders back and you want to look like one of those 80s cocktail birds, you know, where it sort of dips in and out. Sean knows those. That's it. So leg comes up immediately as you tip over. Good. All right, that's looking pretty good. Show me your other side if you haven't already.
I've done both.
Sean, when you bend over, just watch your back leg because you nearly took out a chihuahua then.
Get used to it.
That would be quite funny, bend over.
Oh, sorry, sorry. Oh, good, I can hold on to you.
Good. Right then, so that is the single leg Romanian deadlift, and we have both of those. The next one we're going to do is a hollow rock. Now, the key with a hollow rock is I want you to have your arms behind your head, and as you rock back and forth, morning Maisie, as you rock back and forth, you need to keep them there. So I'll show you roughly what I mean. Kathy will tell me if I'm not on shot. And hopefully I don't kick my foot.
I'll just get my picnic blanket out.
I'm opening these up. Oh yeah. Right. Can you see me there? Just tilt it down a bit. So. Well, yes, perfect. Right. Right. So as I do the hollow rock, I'm keeping those arms back, and I keep them in one place. So as I'm rocking back and forth, the arms don't come forward. So I'll just go in this angle so you can see again. So the arms are back, and I'm keeping myself almost the shape of a rocking horse as I do that. So the back is rounded. So the arms don't move back and forth, they stay in one position. Let's have a little look at that. If you're doing that right, you'll feel that in your abs. So to make that a bit harder, Kate, have your legs a little bit less high. So be more of, that's it.
The concentration tongues out.
Yep, can see that. And your feet don't touch the floor. So, Amy, you're changing your position as you go back and forth. The legs are coming closer to your chest. I want you to keep a constant position. You use a little bit of weight transference to move. I think the issue is she's got quite a hurt bottom, so you're finding it difficult to roll over that, aren't you? Yeah. Sean, that's pretty good. Claire, that's really good. I'm going to say, Manya, you need to have slightly straighter legs. Is your issue that you're touching the wall?
Yes, it's my freaky long limbs, John. Hang on.
she's too long for her room. Go diagonally slightly. Right, okay, so that is the hollow rock. So when you're doing that, I'll give you a few different things. You don't want to be too crunched up when you do that. You need to be making a sort of like upside down rainbow shape, if that makes sense. So you don't want to have any sharp angles in the knees, no sharp angles in the hips. Okay, next one we're going to do is prisoner squat. I'll get Kathy to do that because she is my prisoner. Hey, you guys. So you've got your hands on your head. Now, as you do the prisoner squat, you want to have your feet turned out. Your feet are turned out quite a lot, and you're trying to drive the knees out. And we're doing this so that you can be really upright. So Kathy turns side on for us. What we're looking for is we want to have a straight line all the way down through her shoulders and her hips. So she's going down. She's not really bending forwards. She could be potentially sliding her bum or back up against a wall as she does it. So as you do that, really drive the knees out, squeeze your bum, give that a quick go. So I can see everyone can really keep their bum against that wall. But if you were doing this, would your shoulder blades and back be against the wall as well? So to do that, you've got to really almost present the hips more forwards to keep your back against that wall. It's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so we'll work on that to make it as clean as we can. So what I mean by that is, most people when they're doing squats, they're going down like this. And you see that there's a torso angle there. I'm leaning forwards a little bit. What we're looking for is to really keep the shoulders blades back. As you go down, you're going to be in your knees a little bit more. You see how much more upright I am. So there's a lot more knees in there, a lot more glutes to keep upright. And then the final exercise will always be a surprise.
Not a nice surprise.
Yay! Love John surprises.
Everyone likes a good surprise. So we're going to get some music. Not that you'll hear it on Zoom. It's more just for us. We'll potentially mute you so you can hear us and the music. And first one's going to be single leg Romanian deadlift.
Oh no, that's not better.
That's a surprise. Kathy's just pointing out we might need to show you one of the surprises just because it's slightly more complicated. Does everyone have 2 weights? Don't worry if you don't, because you can do this with 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we do the hard one? We're going to do the hard one. I'll show you. Sian, you ready? I'm going to show you my hard one.
Yeah.
Fresh forward, Sian.
Oh, I popped up there.
Watch out, let your eye out.
I best stand back.
Right then. If you've got 2 dumbbells, this works better with 2 dumbbells. If you've only got 1, it will work with 1 as well.
Amanya's life's easier because hers dumbbells aren't round.
Right.
Yes.
So, the easiest version of this is to be on your knees. And what you're going to do is you're going to go row, row,
No.
press up. That's the easiest version.
Mine.
The harder version of this is to be up onto your toes. Yeah?
Don't get flip on.
Yeah, I can do it with flip-flops on as well. And you don't have my hips, row both, drop into the press up, push out, 1, 2, press.
Oh.
How much are those weights, John?
Kate says it's gay.
You can't say that.
What are those gay weights that you're using, John? How much?
Oh, I was just borrowing Kathy's weights.
Oh.
My weights are over here. They say like 104 on them or something. Yeah. Right.
We're meant to be having a go.
So have a little go, and then we'll have a look at it, and then we'll get started. What Kathy will look?
Amanya's got the best weights. Amanya's weights don't roll. And Sian's weights don't roll either.
I don't think Claire's weights will either.
You better work. It's going on my blanket.
Did we give Amy enough weights?
No, she's got circular ones. Has she got circular? Yeah, she's got circular ones.
Oh, we give her posh pulse ones. That's because Amy's favourite.
I love the fact that Amanya's working into a house. With email.
I think I need a less mat.
You don't need a mat.
I've got my picnic blanket, but it's sliding all over the place.
Ooh, slidey picnic blanket.
Where's the floor's too? Are we still doing it?
Right then, guys. We are ready. So your first one's going to be a single leg Romanian deadlift. So you want to put it, whichever hand you have it in, remember that you're doing that one first. I tend to have it in my right hand and have the right leg rising, but it's up to you. And we'll get started. I will put some music on for us, which you may or may not hear. It says, what? What? There's a spider? Well, I can't help that. It's not much thing I can do. Right, let's get ready.
3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Good, so try and get those legs nice and high. Long legs, straight backs. And Kate, it's more of a pivot and a bend over than a squat. So you keep the legs pretty straight. A little bend in the front knee, 20 degrees, but no more than that. And then you pivot, tip over, keep tipping, and then stand. Less of a bend. Have a quick look at how Kathy's leg is.
10 seconds left.
See how it's pretty straight and she's just tipping over like a ballerina. Better. Take some hamstring flexibility. Okay, pause there. We've got 15 seconds and we're going to do the next leg. So you need to be as elegant as a ballerina.
Elephant ballerina.
No one said elephant ballerina. Okay, next leg, let's go. That's it, keeping that back leg as high as possible. Now, if you can do it, Helen, it should be the same side leg as the hand you're holding that's rising. So if it's in your right hand, the right leg goes up. If it's left hand, the left leg goes up. That's it. And Claire, you need to get your leg a little bit higher and your back a bit straighter. Make sure you're not bending over at the back if you can help it. Yeah. Okay. Next out, we're going to rock out. We've got the hollow rocks. And rocking and rolling, off we go. So hands stay well behind your ears. If you can see your hands, if your hands move, don't move them. Keep them back. Amy, round your back. Keep your body like the bottom of a rocking horse. So you're not actually going to have a straight back. So keep, that's it, keep round. So it's like you're holding a mini little abdominal crunch. This is how Manu got her abs. Or Vala, tell her she stole them from Val.
10 seconds left.
Some good rocking there. Okay. Next one's those renegade rows. So the 2 dumbbells, it's like hot hands with a mini press up. So we do 2 rows and then a press. And we want your chest all the way down. Nice, very good. Not bad, Kate. A little bit lower. Not much lower, but a little bit lower. You can do it.
Halfway down.
Very impressed. That's it. Keep going, Sean.
10 seconds left.
Okay, so coming out of that one, our next one is prisoner squats. So prisoner squats. Just while I'm remembering, next time you get a chance, Claire, can you angle your camera down so there's less sky and more feet? But not right now, you can do it later. Prisoner squats is next. So hands on your head and squeeze your legs apart. Imagine that you want to have your back, your shoulder blades sliding against that wall. So you have to present the hips. That's better, Kate. You look like you've done that before. Keep those elbows back. I think Manu's the straightest. Oh, where's Sean taking me? Oh, Sean's using the glass. Very good.
You can do it the other way. 10 seconds
I bet if Steve's there, say, squirt a little bit of Windolene on your bum and then you can clean the windows at the same time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so the next one is the surprise exercise, and the surprise exercise is squat jumps.
Okay.
Squat jumps for the win. Okay, let's go, squat jumps. Excellent, big explosive jumps. Let's really work through that. Excellent.
Halfway down.
Looking good, team. Keep it going.
10 seconds left.
So 10 seconds, don't flag, keep pushing.
3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Okay.
Complete. You now have 15 seconds rest.
So we're going to go back to the single leg Romanian deadlift. So you're going to pick your dumbbell up. It's going to go in your right hand, right leg floats.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So Amy, get your leg a little bit higher for me, your back leg. Try and keep a straight line from heel, hip to shoulder. That's nice, Sean. Nice and long there, I like that.
Seconds left.
Good, still need that leg a little straighter as you bend over, Kate. Keep it fairly straight, keep it there.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
You have 15 seconds rest.
So, going back into our next one, so it's next side. So as we do this, you keep 20 degrees on your leg, and as you tip over, the dumbbell stays close to your shin. Okay, off we go. That's better. Don't let the weight get out in front of you. Keep it close to your foot. You're dropping it over the tongue of your shoe. Nice high back leg. It's good. I think Claire gets the lowest, which is good. Excellent.
Seconds left.
Oh, looks like the fan blew you over.
2, 1. You have 15 seconds rest.
Okay, so our next one is the hollow rock, guys.
4, 3, 2.
And rocking. Nice straight arms, back by your ears. So Claire, drop your feet a little bit lower away, make yourself longer. That's it, it's gonna be harder. The lower your feet go, the harder it'll be. So don't let your body become like an L shape. You wanna try and be as long and round as you can be.
10 seconds left.
Funny, I only see parts of Kate.
4, 3,
Boobs, hamstrings, boobs, hamstrings.
you have 15
Lovely.
seconds rest.
Okay, next one is your renegade rows.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So Sean, have your hands close together and your feet really wide apart, so you're like a tripod. Then your hips won't move as much. Better, right? Yeah.
Way there.
Yeah, well, Amy can put her chest right between her hands. Well done, Amy.
10 seconds left.
Getting good at that.
4, 3, 2, 1. You have 15 seconds rest.
Okay, so our next one is going to be the prisoner squats.
Make sure I do it the other way. 4, 3.
Sean's doing it the other way.
No, she can't put those on.
Sean, Kathy says face the window, see if you can still do it without headbutting it. Let's have another look. Nice. Now get your knees closer.
Way there.
Your neighbours are going to love that.
10 seconds left. 4, seconds rest.
Our surprise exercise is the mountain climber, so hands on the floor and sprinting the knees.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And go.
Halfway there.
Bottom down a little bit, Kate. That's it, fast sprints. Claire, you need to drop your bottom a little bit more as well. Keep going though. Bottom the same height as your shoulders. Doing well, Helen. Those are beautiful. Good.
Round 2 complete. You now have 45 seconds rest.
Okay, so got 45 seconds. So you can unmute yourselves if you want to during that time, if you've got any questions. 20 seconds. Can you all hear us okay?
Yeah,
Hey, was that a commode that you just brought out?
it's the
Your little step. Oh, good, we can use that next time. So, single leg Romanian deadlift, grab your weights, off we go. Right hands.
oh, wrong leg, wrong.
Halfway there. Seconds left.
So, getting those legs nice and high.
2, 1.
Okay,
You now have 15 seconds rest.
so next leg. Practice how long you can be from head to toe, how flat you can be. Your heels should be the same height as your head.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Amy, that last one was perfect. Well done. Manya, that last one was perfect. Case, if you got the dumbbell in the right hand, it needs to be in the same hand as the leg that you raise. Yeah. It's hard to tell, to be fair. So if it's in your right hand, your right leg's going up. If it's in your left hand, your left leg's going up. Okay. Hollow rocks are next. Okay, off we go. That's good, keep it nice and long. So I'm going to say, Claire, a little bit less L-shaped and be a little bit more I-shaped. So stretch yourself out, make it longer between your toes and your fingers. That's it. Less time on your back, Sean. Keep rocking. I want to see constant motion. A rocking horse. Make sure your rocking horse doesn't like the batteries went flat. All right, good. A renegade row. So that's 2 rows and a press. Whoa, Kate, look at your press up then. That was deep. You should be happy with that, Kate. That's very deep, like that. Looking good, Claire.
10 seconds left.
Very strict, Manya. Good. All right. So, Helen, for future reference, just shine your belt buckle a little bit more at your face so your back doesn't arch in. But that was pretty good. Right then. So, next one's prisoner squats. Prisoner squats. That's it. Turn those toes out. Push those knees out, guys.
Halfway there. Seconds left.
Our surprise exercise is the borrower squats. So we're going to squat down. We have our head in one place and we step our legs out. So squat with a step out. Keep it nice and low. Off we go.
Now check out Manya's box.
What's she doing?
That's the first, but that's what I was doing Val's last night.
Okay.
That puts Val off when she's doing it.
Fair enough.
So she sees the leg coming.
So, Amy, you need to stay down low. Claire, keep once you're in a squat, stay in a squat. Then you transfer your weight and step out, and then bring it back in. So staying in a squat, step. That's it. And then back in the squat. Better. That's it. Amy needs to go a lot lower, like a lot lower. Twice as low as she is. Even lower than that. Come on, Amy. All right. Round 3.
45 seconds rest.
Which means you can be unmuted if you want to be, should you have any questions. Right, Claire, I'm just going to quickly show you a borrow squat so you've got it for future reference. When you're going into a borrow squat, let's get rid of these. You're going to get down into your squat position so you're nice and low. Once you're low, you stay low. You transfer your weight onto one leg, step the other leg out, bring it back in, transfer, step, like that. So you're trying to stay in the squat throughout. If that makes sense. Okay, 10 seconds and we're going to do our single leg Romanian deadlift. Ow, don't throw my flops at me. Okay, off we go. Amy's late. Whichever hand you've got it in, that same leg goes back. Amy, you've got it in the wrong hands. There you go. So the idea is your weight is counterbalanced by the weight of your leg. Still got to get Kate's legs a bit straighter. I think she needs some hamstring stretches.
I think you need two legs.
Yeah. Okay. Right, guys, we're going to do our next side.
My osteo said I've got naturally tight hamstrings.
I can hear Kate still. And off we go. I think she unmuted herself.
I did.
Just saw some very athletic looking legs walk past. Morning, Gord. Why is Gord not exercising, Amy? Oh, he's working, fair enough. It's working. That he's a pianist. Plays the piano. Piano. Right then. So our next one is the hollow rock. So prepare to rock out. We're going to get those hands all the way back. And remember, long, swoopy shape of the body. Let's not be an L shaped. Try and round that body and rock back and forth. You can just see Sean kicking her feet about. You're off camera, Sean. We can only see the bottom of your shoe. Hi. Ellen's pretty good at this. Kate's pretty good at this as well. Hopefully you can feel your abs.
Sounds a bit rude, this exercise.
And our next one is going to be the Renegade Rows. So, Renegade Rows next.
Oh, nearly flashed my Michael Jackson at you then.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's good. Whatever Kate's doing, she's making more noise than I am because it keeps going back to her. I'm going to mute you. That's it. Hey, Gord, can you do press-ups as low as that? Look at Amy's press-ups there. It's all right. It's all right, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah, a bit iffy. All right, coming out of that one, and our next one is the prisoner squats. Now, because it's the last round, if you want to make this harder, grab your 2 dumbbells and have them up by your shoulders for prisoner squats. Kathy's going to show you. If you want to go hard, grab your 2 dumbbells on your shoulders. Off we go. Nice. So I think Sean might have the heaviest. Sean's got 8. Has anyone got higher than an 8? So Sean, you've got the biggest one in the room at the moment. Well done. Some excellent depth though. Amy, why don't you squat this low with a barbell on your back? That's perfect. Good. All right. So, surprise exercise. You've got options. Your choices are burpees or switch kicks. Burpees or switch kicks. You choose. And go. Oh, we got 100% burpees. You can squat, Helen, if you want to. Sean's gone for a sit down, I think. Can't see her. I can see her arm waving. That's it. Maximum effort with these is the last exercise. Push, push, push. Ten seconds. Make them as hard as you can. You can jump your knees in, tuck jump, do a press up. Last one. Right.
Your workout is now complete. Well done.
Okay. Right then, so we will unmute you. Unmute you, just to give us a small rest. Right, so that's part 1 done. Who's heavy breathing?
Did you say part 1 done?
Yeah, part 1.
Oh my God.
That's part 1. So that's part 1, and then we're going to have part 2 in a second. And part 2 is a competition, so I'll let you all catch your breath, and then we'll go through what part. Okay. Amy, says, is that a girl's sports bra?
Yeah.
It's not going to be a man's sports bra, is it?
The,
Girl? Oh, like the brand Girl. Is it a girl's one?
yeah. It's all right. The shorts are naff, but the light colour trousers are a bit naff as well. But the darker stuff's all right.
Yeah.
Very good. None of it's made by us, so.
No,
So
I just did it for the code discount.
Yeah.
do it for the
Winner,
code.
For
Right.
a bargain.
So, like I say, we're going to have a little competition, and basically, we'll have a slight difference maybe for Helen because we don't want to sort of like damage your ankle, Helen. You'll do like a squat version of this, but to even it out a little bit, Helen, I want you to be doing it with some weights. So you'll have 2 weights in your hands, either a suitcase squat where they're by your sides, or you can have a squat like up here on your shoulders, your choice, but you're not allowed to not have the weights. We start off with doing one of these exercises, and then we will have a little rest, and then we'll do 2 of these exercises, then 3. If, for example, Helen, you decide that it's fine for you to do the stepping version of this, getting up and down, and it's going to be fine for your ankle, do the same version as everyone else. We start with 1 press-up burpee. So you're going to drop down, do 1 press-up burpee, then we'll do 2 press-up burpees, then we'll do 3 press-up burpees, and it's a race to get 10. That makes sense?
Say it again.
So we're going to do,
Press up. How many burpees? 2.
well, it's like it's a 1 movement, it's a press-up burpee. So for me to do this,
2 for the price of 1.
technically, you only do 1 burpee and then a number of press-ups. So on my first one, what I'm going to do, there's 1, okay? But on the next one, I'm going to do 2 press-ups with my burpee. 1, 2.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to do 3 press-ups with my burpee.
Yeah, just do 3. They didn't get it.
I'm not doing 3.
Do it all the way. So I know what.
We need a whole.
Well, it would. Well, you can race Kathy because Kathy
No,
likes
I'm
to.
not.
Oh, Kathy's not doing it.
Right, let's declare Kathy the winner already. Well done, Kathy. Well done.
Val's just on the call early. Bye.
Don't wait for me, anyway.
So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to do 1, then 2, then 3, all the way until we have done 10. When you've done 10, you have done, and I'll tell you what your official time is. And you are just trying to be as fast as you can. So if we do this now and then we do it in 6 weeks' time, you want to be faster in 6 weeks' time. So you're not racing each other, you are racing yourself. That said, don't be last. Okay. Are we all ready?
Right, hold on a minute. So let me just get it right. The first one that we do, you do it at burpee. Just show me how you start off.
Right, so ignore the burpee side of things. The burpee is just how you're getting down to do your press-ups, right? So if I'm doing my press-ups, I've started at the top here, yes?
Yep, like this.
I've said go, I've got to go down, get my press-up, get back up. There's 1.
Okay.
Now I've got to do my second one, so I'm going to go down. 1, 2. The burpee is just how I'm getting up and down efficiently.
And instead of the burpee, I'm doing the squat and then the press up. Yeah.
So you'll want to squat down, drop to your knees, and then do a press up. I think kicking your legs back is probably dangerous.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So just work yourself down to the floor safely. Right then, are we ready?
Yeah.
Just to let you know, this has never been done by a client before in less than 5 minutes. So
Let's be caterpillars.
you got to do 1, then 2, then 3. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1 press. Remember, you're in charge of how many rests you get or what rest you get. Don't lose count because we can't count for you. If you are doing your press-ups from your knees, that is fine, but we will double your time. You get 2 minutes, it'll be a 4-minute time, for example. Is it getting hard yet, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Gets hard around about 5 or 6. Keeping those backs nice and straight. Come on, who's going to be first?
Oh, fucking hell.
Sean. Keep going. I was just saying you're doing well. Sean, keep going.
Come on.
Hopefully no one's distracted by the heavy breathing.
God, I need to meet the sound.
Oh, I've got leg shake.
It's actually Kate that's making the most noise, Amy, and the speaker view, so it goes to whoever's the loudest, so they won't hear you. I think they're just going to hear Kate. Or Claire, as the case may be. Claire's now the loudest, not sure. Is anyone on 7 yet?
I'm on 8.
8, nice. 1 minute 53 gone. What's that, Sean? Say, I don't know. Are you muted? You're muted, Sean. That's why we can't hear you. Your thing's muted.
I thought we were doing burpees.
No, you do 1 burpee to get down, then you do press ups. keep going with the number you're on. So you drop in, and then you do the press ups. There you go. Let me know when you're done, and I'll tell you the time.
Done.
Okay, you're done with 2 minutes 33. Well done. Smashed it. Make sure you're not lying down, Amy.
Oh my God.
Come on, you can. Come on, it's in your head. Keep pushing. When you're done, let me know, and I'll tell you your official time. Come on, Amy, dig deep. Stop resting. Claire's not resting, are you, Claire?
Come on, girls.
Come on. Sean's not resting. Get in. Get straight back into it. Come on, let's go.
Watch my leg shake.
I know, that's good, that.
Why can't I do it?
You've worked.
How many?
10 press. When you 10 press.
Done.
Who's done? Claire, excellent. 3 minutes and 36.
Done. 1 to
3
6.
minutes and 40 there, Manya. And Helen, same time.
Oh,
Amy done. 3:40.
yeah.
Right, come on, Sean. How many press ups are you on now?
9.
9. Very good.
Oh, my arms.
So hopefully you will have felt that one. So when Leslie does this later, because she'll get the link, she'll have all those times to beat.
Oh, I only did 1 to 6 on full though.
That's all right. So you have to kind of watch it back and try and
I will
beat
do.
the time or write down, because press ups on the full are a lot harder, so it takes a little bit longer to do them.
And then you do.
John, you finished just a second ago. I think you were on about 4:20 when it finished. So it's awful, doesn't it? Right then, guys, that is our exercise class. How was it?
Oh,
Good.
yeah, good.
Good.
Absolutely whacked.
Oh, that's good.
My
There.
arms are shaking.
Okay, I can just see you just almost holding yourself, Amy.
My arms, like, they just wouldn't work. Like, it wasn't like it was hurting. They went to jelly.
Yeah. So what's happened is we completely depleted the sugar that's in there.
Oh my God, that was so weird.
Yep.
They're
No,
like shaking.
that's good. That's, if you've ever seen me and Kathy doing that bench press challenge where we keep adding weight, it gets to the point where your head says yes, but your body says no.
Ow, so annoying. Well, that was just a press up, not lifting what you guys lift.
It's all relative because you're still lifting your body weight, which is kind of what we are lifting. So when we do those sort of challenges, it's always, 40, 50, 60 kilos maybe. So welcome everyone. I will at some point put this on YouTube. It won't be straight away because I've got a few things to do today. And
Thank you.
say again.
Yep.
That was a great class.
Right, so I'm going to be going off to do my next meeting, and then we've got kids class, I think, today. So if you have got kids, get them on board with it, and that is at 4 o'clock. So get them on, and we'll see some of you there.
Bye.
Right, see you later, girls.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
People.
Yeah.